Congratulations, you made it 2 seconds into the video. That means you're not a retarded goldfish. Wait, no, that's 8 seconds. Uh, Hold on. Okay, they're gone. No, wait, no. Nobody's here, right? No, I'm just a mystery on the internet. Anyways, today, I freaking, yeah, I, like, talked to people more, gave more advice at work. I go out, play songs for people, ask for donations, and look for social media followers on that bike. And I ride around businesses to businesses, on going to parking lots and asking people for money. Today I made like 60, 70 bucks or something like that, which feels good. But I freaking, it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, I freaking, uh, one girl was just in her car and like, I said something like, hi, how are you doing, whatever, you cute and all that, and then she's like, oh, I'm in the military, and like, I was like, oh, that was perfect, that was perfect. I was like, bro, I want to join the Navy in May and become a Navy SEAL, and for later to start a private military company for myself and for an organization dedicated to the preservation and progress of mankind. And so, like, that was a sort of natural bridge into just maybe, I don't know how that would be received. Maybe it seems insecure. It's like, oh, wow, you're really trying to impress me or something like that. But it's like, yeah, to some degree, like, whatever is, like, truthful about me, like, I should have some pride. I should speak myself up. I should speak about, I think it's, small talk is wasteful, especially for short interactions. Like, if I'm gonna make any friends or anything like that, like, I'm gonna make the friends that align with me by talking about things like the anterior cingulate cortex and the seat of willpower, and like driving forth and building meaning through responsibility and progress and incremental progress across time and building something up, and that shapes your life into meaning. I feel freaking amazing. um I did 200 squats with those 245s over there, and then I did yoga for 50 minutes, and then I did 200 more squats, and just this whole day, like, ever since then, pretty much, after those 200 squats, like, I'm just feeling like sublimely fine. Like, I feel amazing. And yeah, it's like, what else? Freaking, I'm happy to be home. I went to the store, and like, at the dollar store, there's these freaking drinks. I'm gonna make more videos, not just this one, and try to make as much content as I can. I think that's gonna be my routine. After work, I just come back and I talk about in a video whatever I want, or whatevs. Like, of course, always try to make it as useful as possible, but some of it can just be boring, mundane stuff. Whoever's like into my videos, and like, I know I would really appreciate it if there were more like channels that spoke about like just personalized thoughts and like just what's going on in their life, and then subjects and stuff like that, a mix of both or whatever. I think the internet is lacking personality. I think everyone's sort of curating things. But yeah, there's these freaking drinks. They have lion's mane on them. I don't know how many milligrams of lion's mane they have. It's the last ingredient, so it's probably pretty small how much there is. But I also, this morning, what made me feel good is I took Gotu Cola, L-theanine, Barocopa, kratom, which is kind of like, oh, of course you feel good. You took kratom, but no, it was the exercises and stuff. I wouldn't feel good like this by now. It might be contributing. It doesn't last like 8 hours, but yeah. Anyway, so I guess what I should have done is made this video about like, I was gonna tell, yeah. So, there's that one girl. I got her number, and like I'll text her whenever I feel like it or whatever. Like, oh, he's like, oh, you gotta wait 2.5 days and count exactly the semester of the sun and like how it aligns with the ocean waves and shit like that, and just like calculating all this bullshit. And like reality is, like whoever it is, if they want me, I can just text them and I'll type whatever I want. Like I'll just type whatever I want off the top of my head, like whatever I think, whatever I feel, is be as genuine as possible. And then like they'll respond to that either with like disapproval and callousness, or like love and embrace, and or whatever, like maybe more neutral, whatever. Point being is, like the important thing to be is genuine as best as you can. Like I don't know, like can you be terrible and then you want to fake it? um like no, I think generally being honest and straightforward, but also speaking about what's important, is a good way to lead. But anyways, then there's this, I went to this other store. There was, what was it, like some baking bread place or whatever. Anyways, I went in there to go to the bathroom, and there was this cute Mexican girl, and I freaking walked past her, and I was like thinking about it, and then I walked back out, and then I was like, as I was walking past her, I was like, no, don't want to do it. And then I go ride out, get to the crosswalk on my bike, and I'm like, I should turn around and go talk to her. And I turn around and I go inside and I talk to her, and I'm like, hey, my name is Tyler. What did I freaking say? Come on. I thought you were cute, and I wanted to talk to you. And then she just asked me how old I was. It's 26, and she's like in high school or whatever. So, and then I decided, like, I'm just gonna tell her about meaning and stuff. And then I went on explanation about like responsibility and incremental progress, and that she has a part to play in the end of the world, or how the world ends up. Like everybody has a part to play in the state of the world. And so like I don't know, I basically just wanted to state that like responsibility and meaning are where you find things, and challenge and difficulty, and like the place of growth is like is like uncomfortable, boring, and lonely, and like whatever. And then there was this another girl, and she was so hot. She was so hot. She was this white blondie, and she was so hot. She's so freaking hot. But like I freaking talked to her, and like I say hey, and or hello, my name is Tyler. I thought you were really cute or whatever. Um, and then like they asked me like where I was from or something like that, and like I mentioned something like, oh wow, this trying to say something to the hot girl, I guess, like something important or whatever, and I'm like, you're in a grocery store compared to the most of human history, how we had to fend off everything or whatever. It was kind of stupid, like how compare like being in a dollar store or whatever is like lap of luxury, heaven or whatever. And then she gave me a high five and stuff, but I freaking ignored, because like her friend, she was pretty too, I guess. But like I don't know, I like she was so hot, and like she was like, oh, she was like, she's from here. And then I kind of didn't really think about it that much, but I pretty much missed the cue that was basically like, talk to my friend. And yeah, and then they just like at some point just kind of were both kind of in the silence of like what to say next, and then it's just like, okay, bye. And anyways, like it was super easy. It was so easy. Like I already knew it was gonna be easy, and I've done it before a little bit. But like just like this is the first day that I was like, every girl that I saw and wanted to talk to, I freaking talked to, and basically it's like There's gonna be this long game of like sorting through so many different people until I find my super wife who can like sit at the top of a shiny tower looking down and like looking down at her spaceport as things are going up into space and freaking like, oh wow, we're gonna be space king and queen, we're gonna own the solar system, or like other people can have the solar system, but we're gonna be a primary. No, that's gonna be probably like years after I'm dead that there's gonna be major like dominance over the solar system, of course. But anyways,